This is fire. Oh.
Hello and welcome to Treyarch in Los Angeles, and thanks for joining us today. We're excited to share what we've been working on for the past few years. For Black Ops 6, we really wanted to give ourselves the time to craft something truly great. This means we're delivering a new level of polish and innovation across all parts of the game. I've been working here for over 20 years, and I can tell you that we have something special on our hands with Black Ops 6. And I know that the team are excited to give you a deep dive into our campaign and global innovations across the entire game.
With Black Ops 6, we're taking players to a new but familiar era, the early 90s. In true signature Black Ops fashion, our story builds on real history, thrusting players into a conspiracy where a shadowy force has infiltrated the highest levels of the US government, branding anyone who resists as traitors and forcing players to go rogue for the first time to fight the very machine that created them.
Okay.
The team has been meticulously crafting every aspect of this game to deliver the fun and attitude players expect from the Black Ops franchise.
Multiplayer is of course here and brings the Black Ops style and provides a playground for the brand new Omni movement system. New way to push beyond your limits and move like an action hero.
Okay, I did hear about the
We'll see
Omni
a sneak
movement.
peek of that later today. Round-based zombies is absolutely back and
Rogue
better than ever.
Agent
You can be
campaign.
sure it's full of surprises. With
So I
that,
guess this is
let's
like
step
the-
into the mind-bending
Like the
campaign experience
campaign
we've been
plus
crafting with our
multiplayer
partners at
plus
Raven.
zombies reveal, kind of. I think it's more of a campaign type of thing though.
No turning back now.
Every Call of Duty player has a favorite campaign mission. When we set out to make Black Ops 6, we were focused on delivering missions so iconic that they stick in your memory long after. We are bringing that action-packed blockbuster feel to every step of the narrative. We are giving you more variety, more dynamic moment-to-moment gameplay, and more options to finish each mission.
We can do this loud or quiet.
The game is packed with unexpected moments of Black Ops mystery. It's a high-octane spy thriller where you're never sure who to trust and what's real. And it's all set against the backdrop of the early 90s. The Soviet Union was crumbling after the fall of the Berlin Wall and the end of the Cold War. The US is the only remaining superpower. The Gulf War was dominating headlines everywhere, and there was a growing mistrust in government, reflected
Yo,
everywhere
what's up,
across the
cheeseburger?
music, television,
How you
and pop
doing, bro?
culture of the time. When we talk about the Black Ops timeline, Black Ops 6 comes after the events of the Cold War, but is directly tied to the 1986 flashbacks in Black Ops 2.
Is this the new
the
game?
aftermath of which
Yeah,
has
this
left
is
our
the
heroes
the new
in dire
BO6
circumstances.
release trailer.
Something you should see.
Like this is more of like a campaign
Black
and
Ops
zombies
6
release
blends the
trailer
rich
though.
and gritty history of previous franchise titles with bold new characters. With veteran Frank Woods as our through line in our story.
Oh, Woods. My boy
In this
Woods
new
is
chapter,
back.
we see a different side of Woods following his traumatic injury at the hands of Raul Menendez. He's been pulled from the field
Hold
as he
on, 'cause
adjusts
I'm
to a
liking
new
this
role within
already.
the CIA, often behind a desk or on the other end of a radio. His protege is Troy Marshall, who's been making a name for himself in the field. Marshall is a
Okay.
reluctant leader driven by a strong moral compass. Marshall and Woods are working with another new face in Black Ops 6, CIA handler Jane Harrow. She's a
Okay.
born leader, fearless and brilliant, and helps manage their relationships within the agency.
Nah, I'm liking the way this trailer is looking so far.
Woods' ability to
Not gonna
operate
lie
in the
to you.
shadows has always been hugely valuable to the CIA, whether they want to admit it or not. And Marshall has the ability to make tough calls in
Is
the
the black
field,
dude
ones that
Gaz
Harrow trusts him to
from
make.
MW2, MW3.
But when an operation goes wrong, Woods and Marshall are suspended and ultimately forced to go rogue.
Nah, you know.
They soon realize they have to trust each other to get to the bottom of what's going
But
on.
nah, that's not Gaz
Without
either
any
though.
of their usual resources. They have to build their own
They
team,
just said his name, I
recruiting
forgot
two
it, though.
exciting new characters in Felix Newman, a technical genius, and Savati Dumas, a mysterious assassin.
Savati Dumas. Ooh.
With the end of the Cold War, these former enemies have become new
He
allies.
looks like a
and with the sudden
NGP.
return of notorious operative Russell
He
Adler,
looks like
who'd
him.
gone
Not
missing
gonna,
for
not
months,
gonna lie. He do a little bit.
former
I'm not
ally
gonna lie.
may
He
have
do.
become a new enemy.
Yeah, that's
For
not
Black
gas
Ops
though.
Single-player campaign, we
That's a new guy.
prioritized mission variety and unique experiences. Our goal was to offer
Oh, that's
players a wide
multiplayer
variety of
gameplay.
mission types, each crafted from the ground up. One moment, you'll be storming a palace. The next, you'll be pulling off a heist at a casino.
Oh, so it's a
We aim to
casino
take players
heist?
all over the
Hold
world and
on.
immerse them in vastly
They got
different
casino
experiences.
heist in the
Within these
campaign.
missions, we wanted gameplay to unfold in multiple ways, giving players the freedom to navigate through them as they see fit.
Have they talk about zombies
Where we
yet?
have different
No,
combat
not yet.
styles, we also have
I think that's later
conversation
on.
opportunities where you can talk, barter, and manipulate your way into different experiences. And we think
Oh, so you
you'll
could
want
really
replay
choose
levels
like
to
what
see them all.
paths you want. I'm not gonna lie. I think one of the things I'm most hype about is probably the omnidirectional sliding. Like the
We're excited
movement
to
is about
offer
to
a
go
variety of different enemy
crazy.
types in the campaign. The goal was to provide different
What is
challenges
that?
to the player. So whether they choose to go in guns
Whoa.
blazing or take a stealthier approach,
Line them up right, you can take them both down with one shot. Nice and quiet.
Oh
we've
my
continued to
gosh, the
push on what's
casino
possible in
heist
terms
is
of
about
how
to
our
be
enemy
so
combatants
tough.
behave. Your enemies will be relentless, constantly seeking to outmaneuver you throughout the levels.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Yeah.
They'll cut off escape routes,
Hold
push on
on.
players' location, and force them to think on their feet. We've created certain missions where we give you a high-level objective and a variety of ways to approach that objective. One mission in particular takes place in a vast desert in Iraq. You and your team are hunting down missile launchers with the SAS. It's one of the largest campaign maps that we've ever created.
Look alive, people!
I know if you've played Helldiver, but that game already has it. Oh, really? I actually haven't played that. That's only a PC game, right?
You'll find that some of our destinations
I don't think I played
have a
that.
startling contrast in look and feel as well. We have a mission that takes place in an opulent casino in Southern Europe. It's unlike any past mission in Call
Nah,
of
I
Duty.
can't
What
wait.
the player does in this space
This
is
casino
totally unexpected.
heist?
And another one of our missions we have set in
Ah, the
harsh tundra
casino
of northern
heist is
Russia.
so tough. Dude, all I'm thinking about is the casino heist from one of the penguins in the Madagascar
We're
movie.
excited to offer
Hey,
an
yo.
array of brand new equipment, as well as some favorites from the Black Ops universe.
No, it's on
RCXD,
PS and PC.
Tranquilizer
Oh,
trap,
I didn't know it was on PS. I would have
Adrenaline
played it
stem,
then.
homing knife.
It might be only on
Stuff
PS5 though. I don't have a PS5 just yet.
The campaign is grounded within an expanded campaign hub called the Safe House. You might remember we also had that in Black Ops Cold War.
Yeah, I
But
do
this
remember
time,
that.
We wanted to think a little bit more broadly about the environment. We chose to have our team's hub located in a more
Yeah, I don't know if
naturalistic
it's only
setting.
on PS5 or not.
So,
Yeah, I think it's only on
in
PS5
an
for
abandoned
real.
manner by an ocean cliffside.
Ooh.
What's most unique is that it used to be a
Like KGB
KGB
Black
black
Site,
site,
okay.
which was operational during the 50s and 60s. This brings a lot of intrigue to the safe house and will allow players to
Nah, this game looks
explore
insane
and
already.
discover secrets from the
I'm not
past.
gonna lie.
The team is also bringing back the evidence board, which is still the centerpiece of the safe house experience, but with brand new upgrades. Players can view the campaign outline, gain deeper insights into
The
missions,
zombies gonna be
and
like the
analyze
OG
evidence collected
zombies
throughout
or the
missions.
MW3? Nah, it's gonna be the OG zombies. So it's gonna be like round-based zombies. I think it's gonna be two initial
Okay,
maps
the attacker
for it.
comes in. I'll go. 3, 2, 1, go!
I'm not gonna lie, that looks
was
fun.
sick.
That looks fun to
think we
do.
got it.
With Black Ops 6, our goal is to create a more connected experience that keeps players immersed across every single mode. We've pushed ourselves at every corner to innovate and craft the most signature Black Ops experience for our players. Movement has been a consistent area of focus and innovation for Call of Duty.
Oh my
With
God.
Black Ops 6,
You see
we're
that? The
redefining
side
movement
jump?
across the entire game.
Oh my god.
For the first time ever,
And you
players
can
can
sprint in every.
any
Oh
direction
my
and
gosh.
move like a true
Yo,
Black
the
Ops
movement
action
is about to
hero
go
with an entirely
crazy.
new global system we call Omni Movement. This
Nah, the
unlocks
new movement is
ability
about to go
move
crazy.
like never before and seamlessly chain combat maneuvers like slide, dive,
Why this guy
and
look
our
like Johnny
enhanced
Sins?
supine
Hey,
prone
yo.
and full 360 degrees range of motion.
from the beginning. We started with you
Nah,
can't
that
do
is
this thing,
sick.
why? And then realized people actually move that way. What happens if we get rid of that construct? And then instantly it opened up like, oh, if you can sprint in any direction, then you can dive in any direction, you can slide in any direction, which then led to all the on the ground movement and everything else chaining together.
Yeah, the omnidirectional looks sick. I'm not gonna lie, I can't wait.
It's really been something that changes how you
I'm gonna
think
have
and
to
play
get the
game,
early release.
whether it's campaign, MP, or zombies. We truly believe that once you experience Omni movement, there's no going back.
I believe it. I'm with you too. Oh, hold on. Whoa. Whoa, hold on now. Did y'all see that? Wait. Look. So you could, bro, you could use people as like a meat shield. And I think this is in multiplayer. Oh my gosh, yo, that is sick.
We also
It looks
have
like
what
it's
we're
gonna
calling
feel
intelligent
weird
movement,
since I played
which is
like
a set of
6 stars
features
without
that
it.
drastically reduces how
Yeah.
many buttons or keys you're pressing.
But
to
you know,
perform
it's
various
always gonna be
movements.
something new.
These can be enabled in player options, and they're broken down into 3 categories.
Yeah,
Sprint
I'm
assist,
cool off that.
mental assist, and crouch assist. And each of these settings
Nah, the
will
meat
allow
shields
for
is crazy.
fine-tuning. Intelligent movement really started with this idea that we want all players to focus on what they want to do and not how to do it. We want every player, regardless of skill level or input or experience with Call of Duty, to be able to engage with Omni movement and live out their own action hero fantasy in Black Ops 6.
I don't like the auto sprint and slide and stuff, not gonna lie. Yeah, me neither.
We looked at other
'Cause it
genres
always
like
messes
racing
up the
games where they have
gameplay.
these great assist settings that can be turned on and off. Things like traction control or assisted braking, and we really love the
Like,
idea
bro, I
of
don't want the
taking
game
that
to play
thinking
it,
and
so
applying it to
nah,
our
that's
own
how I
movement
feel
options.
too. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't think this is a one-size-fits-all.
I can't
thing,
have
but
that.
I encourage players to play around with combos of these settings to really dial in their preferred setup. Hit zones are regions on a character that react when taking damage or dying. In past games, we've only had 4 regions. For Black Ops 6, we've actually increased that to 9
Okay.
regions. So now we
So I
can
guess it's gonna
determine
be
if that
more
enemy
like
was shot in their
animations?
left leg or right leg, and then we'll play a bespoke death animation depending on that location
Yep.
that they were hit.
Okay.
So world connectivity is this concept that players' movement and reactions are connected to the world based on their choices. A great
Oh, so you
example that
actually
really
dive
shines
in.
Is a global
Oh, that's
feature we
tough.
call corner slicing, where as you round a corner or go through a doorway, your weapon's going to
Ooh.
dynamically rotate.
So you
in
get the little
direction that
lean
you're
with it.
rounding that
Okay.
corner. And since it's dynamic, it'll be a bit more dramatic
Oh, I
if
do
you're
like
slowly
that.
clearing a room, but won't affect you at all if you're barreling full speed around that same corner.
I like that little lean
We're
that it can
constantly
do.
looking for opportunities to set the bar
Dude, the meat shield
with
thing is
movement
crazy.
and animations in Black
Yeah, the
Ops
meat
6.
shield thing is insane. Oh my god. Hefty boy.
Our team is super thrilled to show you the best looking characters that we've done. Through our process of photogrammetry, gear was acquired, scanned, and incorporated onto each of our operatives.
Bro, they're just
For our
copying
faces,
R6.
a dynamic
that's
real-time
gonna be the new
analysis of
jug.
spontaneous
I think it might be the
performances
new
was
jug,
captured
but
and
I don't think they
processed to make
copying
every
R6.
emotional,
They just
impactful moment
implementing
true to actual
stuff
life.
that
We
will
made sure
actually
to
help
have
the
special
game.
attention
You
to
know,
the
everybody,
chemicals and
every
so that they
game
don't
takes a
look
little
just
bit of
freshly
every other
cut.
game.
There's dirt in between their nails, the oils in their
That always
palms as they're
happens.
sweaty and running through.
I think it's a
situations that they're
good,
in.
it's a good thing they added that in though.
Paying attention to
Oh,
every
the
detail.
zombies.
The thing that I'm most excited about is the number of new weapons from the era that we've added, which includes many that are brand new to the franchise.
Okay.
Our heroes are rogue operatives and they operate outside the normal playbook. That means they're procuring gear by any means necessary, and it allowed us to pull a unique mix of weapons.
Nah, bro, they
We made
had
sure to deliver
guns,
dozens
which means
of
they're
unique
copying
attachments for every
Fortnite
gun,
shirts.
and this
Hey,
allows
yo.
players to create a weapon to match any
Fortnite
playstyle
is
that you
copying
can
Call of
imagine,
Duty.
all while maintaining the feel and tone of the era.
Fortnite copied first by putting guns in their game.
In Black Ops 6, we really strive for striking that balance between real and hyper-real, but we want to ground our effects in realism. We find real-world reference so that we can match that motion, the weight, the timing, then riff off of that and create that hyper-real look that everybody has come to know and love from Call of Duty.
The Black Ops 6 user experience is all about focusing players on what they need when they need it, and our in-game HUD is no different. From the mini-map to the ammo widget to in-game notifications, the Black Ops 6 HUD combines some of our best designs in a clean, streamlined experience. For the first time in Call of Duty, players will be able to
you can move the map.
Ways to suit their needs. For instance, streamers can choose a layout optimized for their setup, or maybe you want your HUD centered so you don't have to look away.
Oh my God, you could put the map you could put the mini map anywhere on the screen. That is so tough.
Not only does the HUD give players important status, it connects them to the world and helps them feel rewarded for being awesome.
Not gonna let this game
as players track that elusive challenge or target their next level.
Body cam is
Black Ops 6
insane. That game is
an
insane.
end-to-end experience from the lobby into combat and back, where
Everybody
player
putting it in
progress
the
and
middle.
achievement are
You never know.
celebrated
Some
in a big
people
way.
might. Some people might like that. Not me though, but some people might. Who knows?
Early on in Black Ops 6's development, we set a goal to make leveling and XP matter more than ever. Looking
I
back
wish I
at the
got
Call of
invited
Duty
out.
and Black Ops catalog, there's a lot of love, both internally at Treyarch and that we see in our community for how we used to handle prestige.
I'm gonna get the body cam game, even though it's like $40.
Traditional prestige is back in Call of Duty with Black Ops 6.
I probably
We
won't be
pulled the
buying
best
it
of the best from
unless
past
it's
Call
on.
of Duty prestige
If it's on
systems
PS4, I
that are
might.
going bigger and more rewarding than
Other
ever.
than that, nah.
Players who reach max player level will have the choice to enter prestige, start
Okay,
fresh with relocked
so they're
gear,
bringing back the
and go
OG
through the leveling
prestiges.
journey again. Black
So
Ops
it's like
6
you
will
get the
have 10
55, the
prestiges, each
prestige.
with a valuable set of rewards
Okay,
to earn
I
and
love that.
equip to peacock your status. Players who make it through Prestige 10 aren't done. Instead, they'll graduate into Prestige Master with 1,000 additional levels to climb through and a classified reward to uncover for anyone dedicated enough to make it all the way to the end. The full Prestige system is available on day one. in
Oh
Black
my
Ops
gosh,
6.
we love that. Day one, that mean anybody can just get on here and just start grinding immediately. I love that. I could just grind prestige
We know
immediately.
how many of our players look forward to multiplayer, and we will be providing a deep dive on it later in the year. For now, here's some insight into our development of Black Ops 6 multiplayer. Our vision since day one has been to craft an approachable and engaging step change of that signature Black Ops multiplayer experience.
It's going to be
We focused on
16 new
supporting
maps
3 core playstyles for launch. Enforcers
for the
and Slayers
multiplayer.
select to
We
kill
love
and
that.
stay on the move. Recon is all about intel and counter-intel play.
Yeah,
And
I'm a
strategists
Slayer.
are support players who throw their bodies at objectives for the win, or focus on taking out enemy score streaks for the team. All of our weapons, gear, and gadgets in multiplayer have been intentionally designed through that lens of supporting these play styles.
Nah,
and of
bro,
course,
looks like he
it wouldn't be a
lost 10
Black
ranked
Ops game
games
if
in
you
a
can't
row.
relive
Hey,
those
yo.
action hero moments in
10 games
theater
in a
mode,
row is
which
crazy.
we're happy to announce is returning with Black Ops 6.
Oh, the
Now, we
theater
said we're
mode?
only getting a taste of MP today.
We love
but
theater
of course
mode.
That means you're going to get some early details
That
on
needed
maps.
to be back.
We're happy to announce that we will be launching with 16 all-new MP maps. We've got 12 core 6v6
Oh,
and
that
4
map
strike
looks
maps,
sick.
which can be played as 6v6 or 2v2. What do players like? What do we know that they want? So we're back to our classic 3-lane maps.
Uh-huh.
We've got
I love
fast,
that.
frenetic experiences, and we have that balance with more medium size, like better for hardcore pacing to keep
I
the
love the
action
16
flowing, but
maps,
still
I'm
have
not gonna
meaningful
lie.
decisions for the player to make. The maps have their own
Isn't that
stories,
Satellite?
and we have multiplayer taking place after the campaign, after you finish it. So I don't want to
Okay.
get into too many spoilers there, but you'll
So the
experience
multiplayer
some
is
of those
post-campaign
locations through the
maps,
multiplayer lens.
basically. I don't know why he looks angry.
We covered a lot today.
I don't know.
But couldn't leave you without giving you just
Super
one more
serious.
thing.
Give me something good. Oh, the zombies. Here we go. Okay. Ooh. Oh, the zombie map looks sick.
Round-based Zombies is back, and we're picking up the Dark Aether storyline where we left it.
That's what
we're
we
excited
needed.
to announce that there will be 2
And
brand
it's
new
still the
maps
Dark Aether
available at
storyline.
launch, with a curated mix of fan-favorite features and new elements to discover. For those new to Zombies, it's our unique take on the cooperative horde mode, where every map is packed full of powerful weapons and upgrades, deadly enemies, and tons of secrets to uncover. The legacy of Zombies is incredibly important to Treyarch, and we are so proud of what the mode is
Why they
bringing to
look like the
players in
zombies
Black
from
Ops
Fort?
6.
No, the
As
zombies
you've heard
from
today,
Fort look
the
like the
innovations in
zombies
movement
on
systems
here.
will also be coming to Zombies. Plus,
Call of Duty
there are
Zombies
many additional
looks better.
zombie-specific
Always
features,
has.
both new and returning. This is going to be a truly epic return for round-based Zombies.
Not
Be
gonna
on the
lie, hot
lookout
take,
for
the
more
DMZ
intel
was
coming
better than
later this year.
Warzone. I can't vouch for that one.
Now we know we only gave
I liked
you
Warzone
a little
better than
taste
DMZ.
of multiplayer here today, so make sure to mark your
Ooh, the
calendars
RC
for our
drone.
worldwide multiplayer reveal event at Call of Duty Next on August 28th. Make
Okay,
sure to
so
stay tuned
August
for
28th
details
is
and
the
watch your favorite
multiplayer
streamers get
release date.
hands-on Black Ops 6, so you can be prepped and ready to jump into our MP beta and feel Omni movement for yourself. We'll be sharing so much more about Black Ops 6 in the coming months and look forward to seeing your reactions and your feedback from our open beta coming up this fall and into launch. And it's not just about launch, because the team is already focused on delivering a ton of content in the live seasons, which we'll be sharing more about. Am I allowed to talk about Warzone yet?
Oh? No.
Our goal on Black Ops 6 was, and
DMZ
still
Park
is, to make
set was
something that is the
else.
best work
I
we've
actually
ever done,
never.
and frankly,
I
the most fun
played
to
one
play.
game with DMZ.
To do that, we
and never
deconstructed
turned
all of
back.
our gameplay, our systems, and content plans, and repeatedly asked how something could be better. In some cases, that led us to huge innovations like Omni Movement, where we're now allowing players to move how real people and operators move. In other cases, it led us back to some of our classic systems like Prestige, then taking that classic system through the ringer and making updates and improvements. Across our weapons, gear, operators, maps, and more, a huge push has been to hit the highest visual and audio fidelity possible. The campaign tells an all-new Black Ops story where you're forced to go rogue and are being hunted by the teams that trained you. On top of that, the team is really focused on mission and engagement variety. Multiplayer is a key ingredient in the DNA of Black Ops, and hopefully, in this sneak peek, it was clear that every single part of the MP game loop will be improved and better than ever, from movement, to shooting, to footsteps, to engagement systems, to death. And last but definitely not least, the triumphant return of round-based zombies. There is so
Oh my
much more
gosh.
to share
I love
across
that they bring
all
it back
3 game
round-based
modes
zombies.
before the game officially launches on October 25th. On behalf of the entire team, we can't wait for you to play Call of Duty Black Ops 6.
Oh, hold on. Oh, the camos is gonna be sick. Wait, hold on. Let me pause right here. Oh, so we're gonna have the Black Cell, new skins, the Mastercraft, which is like the reactive camos and stuff, will be back. I love that. Let me see. Beta early access. And Gobblegum is back. Bro. They bring back everything. Like, this is what we wanted. They've been listening. Low key. They just didn't respond. They've been listening, but they just didn't respond. I love that. Nah, this new Call of Duty is gonna be sick. I can't wait for it to come out. I'm definitely gonna get the early access. I need it. I want to hear about Warzone. They can't talk too much about Warzone. They still got more stuff to release. Like, they still gotta release stuff for multiplayer and Warzone, of course. And they probably going to release some more for like zombies or something. I wouldn't be surprised if they release some more gameplay. But that is sick. I forgot what Gobblegum does again. Gobblegum is like the perkaholic, like when you play zombies and stuff. Nah, that is clutch. Honestly, I'm really happy for the classic Prestige too, because like they knew what they was doing. They knew what they was doing getting the Prestige back.